Leaders who give oxygen. In the Elevate Coaching and Leadership course, we are exploring the important role of leaders recognizing when their client may be struggling in a particular area. As coaches and leaders, it is our responsibility to redirect our clients towards a path that will ultimately benefit them and their future relationship. This requires a deep understanding of our clients' needs and the ability to provide them with the necessary guidance and support. Let's dive a little bit deeper in this. Your client has an issue or struggling in a particular area. How can we assist them in defining the problem? What type of questions can we ask? Questions like, what is the most important problem you would like to solve? What would make a lasting difference and not just in a temporary way? What is behind this? What possibly happened? How does this connect with your overall objective in life? What are your values? What are your dreams? And if making this change was easy and you haven't done it already, and without my help, what makes it difficult? These are some questions to ponder and think on. What if it's just a one time problem or a one time pattern? You want to ask them, what obstacles are they wanting to change, or what obstacles have you run into in the past in this area? You want to dig a little bit deeper and say, in the last 2 years, how much time has you spent in your life in this area working it out the way you want it to? Is this the first time you've dealt with this challenge, or you've been faced with it before? You may want to advise them to take a step back. Look at the area. Define, is it a one time issue for you, or have you recognized it as a pattern? These are pivotal questions that you could ask your client to get them to move towards and also identify the struggle in that area. Ask them about a more permanent cure and how that cure could move them forward. Is it a coping strategy, or is it just a cure? Think about asking your client, what would it look like to conquer this once and for all? What if you set out to remake yourself and in such a way you never had to discipline yourself in this area again? That will cause them to think. That these are asking open-ended questions that will create a dialogue between you and your client. And in this area, this is also a great opportunity for you to create SMART goals between you and the client as well. Let's move a little bit further in the module. Redirecting and providing guidance is not just about imposing your own agenda on your client or your own opinions, but this may involve asking those thought provoking questions. As we go forward, we'll discuss the 21 leadership qualities of a leader through the John Maxwell Bible as well. You may want to ask direct questions, honest questions. Instead of saying, when are you going to realize that this is not going to work? You may want to say, how many of those things can you realistically do at once? Here's another example, using inflammatory language with your client. Why did you get mad and lose control over that? You may want to say that. However, the best option would be, what caused you to get upset? As we dig deeper, we will look at other scenarios and other effective direct questions that you may ask. For example, have you prayed about this? What has God said? What do you do when you and your wife disagree on a big decision? This is an example for married couples. Let's play devil's advocate here for a moment. What concrete evidence do you have that you'll get this return on investment? These are just simple examples for you to really think about how you can give oxygen to the dead thing in your client's life that they are struggling with, right? Let's go a little bit further and let's go into our workbook here, Becoming a Professional Life Coach. And so, what I would like for you to do is start at page Let me get to the correct page for you. Listening. We're going back to listen. You cannot listen enough as a coach. I would like for you to read chapter 1 in Becoming a Professional Coach and read pages 1 through, in chapter 1, go all the way through page 5. This will take you deeper into listening. It will also take you into level 2 listening. And it will also take you into what are you doing with the level 2 listening. This is very important if you are giving oxygen. Again, chapter 1 in your book, Becoming a Professional Coach. Chapter 1 starts on page, let me give you the exact page so you'll know what you're searching and you won't be scrambling. Page 3. So I would like for you to read page 3 through 5. And as your assignment, after you read page 3 through 5, as your assignment, go in and scroll to the bottom of this lesson and you will see student comments where you can leave a comment. I would like for you to leave a comment. What was the most important thing you pulled out from pages 3 through 5 of chapter 1, and how will you apply it in coaching? As your comments come through, I will respond. Also, part 2 of this, after you put in your response, respond to one student at least. Put in your response and respond to one student. Good luck.